And welcome back, everyone. Hello, Lolo. I am Monster to Mermaid, and this is Minecraft. Minecrafty. And how are you? I hope you are good. I'm thinking, when was the last time I actually sort of did a whole tour of the place? I think I might want to do that. So I'm going to change view. We'll see what time it is. It is 6 o'clock in the night. I'm going to wait for a minute. Everyone's going to start going home in a few minutes. We have some new homes down here. We have 2 new homes, and we redid this home right here. We actually made it a full home for our couple, except they didn't move into this one. They moved into the one next door. And as a matter of fact, here they all come. There goes Vivian into her house, and these are singles who live in the dorm. Mr. Villager, Mr. Villager, Mr. Villager, hola, hola, benvindo. I think that's it. I think that means welcome. Something new? I hope so. I'm looking forward to it. I wanted to tell you this. It's going to be very slow, but eu estou aprendendo português. I want to do that. It sounds very fun. So I started learning and I'm having fun. Now I'm a very slow learner. So but I hope to be able to do that. So obrigado. All right, so let's go up and let's see what I can find. So we know that Malaya is not working on this. Jania is working on this right now. She's working on the new builder. And we were looking at the new housing that we have down here, along with our community housing. I'll call it community housing. That sounds better. And there is Russell leaving from visiting. He's changed his mind. Oh, he's going to take that way up. We'll meet each other. There he is. So he's going through the warehouse. And we're going up here where I'm going to look at the things that we were planning. And I wonder if I made a mistake. And normally if I have a conflict, I'm sorry, Kimberly, that was Kimberly. Normally if I have a conflict between 2 buildings, and what I mean by a conflict is that one building depends on another in order for it to be built, I build the building. But I am letting Malaya build this bakery until it's complete. And then right in this corner right here, where there isn't anything important, we're actually going to put a door for a real, honest to goodness factory bakery to back up this restaurant style. It's like a coffee house. That's what it's going to be like when it's done. But Malaya is working on that now. And look, Jania was working on this and this. Ooh, look at the coat closet. Nice. So Jania is working on the restaurant, and so far it's really quite lovely. I'm not sure what this is yet. But here are the tables and chairs. They don't have a view as yet. We'll have to look into them having a view. You can see out these windows that they can kind of see between the buildings out of these windows, and we'll see. And then this area, we have a new restaurant, storage right back here, and the kitchen. I think I want to put a house right here. Maybe the florist for today could be nice, a bit of color and life. Yes, indeed. I agree. Let's see. So when we were looking at this, we were trying to figure out how big the bakery was going to be and whether we needed to have the florist come farther out. In other words, put another extension onto this for the florist. So just for a second, just so that I can get the numbers again, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to get out the build tool. And let's do this. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, the build tool. And then we're going over here, right in this corner, and tap down. Let's switch. Let's go to underwater base. Did I pass it? No. No, there it is. And let's go to luxury. And let's go to bakery level 5. And then let's push out. I want to see if I can find the door. I think this is the door right here. But just let me see. It looks like it. Yes. So this is the door that we're going to put right here for the bakery. And let's put it right in there. We don't need any of this on the wall here. None of this is important for the baker, so we can do that. All the rest of this we do want, and that's the thing. So let's go out for a minute. I'm just going to go out. Yeah, a residence at the restaurant back will stay really nice. I agree. I think that'll be really cool to have a restaurant there. Maybe the two entrances, one will fit. I hope so, because that's exactly what I want. Okay, so there it is. So there's where the restaurant would be. And so if I want, just for a minute, I'm going to mark this. Let me get some pink or something. Sandstone, some bright sandstone that I know. We could do quantize, but why don't we just do this, the pink that we've been using. Let's use cut sand. And let's just put a piece right here. That's the end, right there. So that I have some idea, and on this side it's right here. So even though I'm not putting this bakery in right at this moment, I need to be able to know where it is in regards to what we're going to put in next. Okay, so there's that, and that's good. So that gives us an idea of where the bakery is going to be and how it's going to fit there. And it's not overlapping here. It's getting pretty close to the lava, but it isn't. And then this is the Fletcher. And remember, Mr. Villager, when we were talking to McSassa last night, he was saying that this was meant to be a store, and I agree. So what I am going to do with this one is pretend like this one is the warehouse for the store, and we're actually going to build another Fletcher over in this area here too. So we're going to have the Fletcher, the flower shop, the bakery all here together. and the dye shop. So that's the reason why I'm thinking that I might need to go out a little bit more in this direction in order to get to some other places. But let's see for a minute. I'm going to go in. I did have the flower shop. I'm going to look at it again for a sec. I'm not going to go all the way up. I'm just going to tap down here for a sec. And there it is. And let's go to luxury. And let's go to the flower shop. Level 5. Let's X out. Let's tap again. Luxury flower shop. Level 5. So there it is. Let's have it rise up so that it's not in conflict with anything around. And let's see what it looks like. So it has two entrances, two corner entrances, which is interesting. That is interesting that it has it has a corner entrance instead of an entrance across from itself. So I think that might actually help us. Let's not have it. Let's come back down here, right where we are, right here. And I'm just going to tap off of from here for a second. And let's go to luxury. Let's go to flower shop. Let's go to level 5. And let's find a door. There's one. So we have one door here, and then the other door is there. Nope, is on this side. Let's see what happens if we turn it so that this door is on the bakery side. So let me see if there's enough room. See where that pink is right there? It can't go beyond that. So that's where it is. And it's not quite enough for, it might be. Just a second. Let's do that. Let's come over. There's one. There is 2. I think that's it. I think that's as close as it can get. Is it? Oh, and it doesn't need to be that far. Excellent. So we could put it right here like this. However, if we do that, if we put it there, we actually would have the bakery. See, the bakery is right here. Is there an entry there for it, or should we make this go even farther? Yeah, all the base structures are really amazing. I'm wondering if we should have it go out beyond the bakery, closer to this area over here, just so that we have a little bit more room. Or we turn it this way. And I'm going to bring it over like this and put it here and see if we put it beside the restaurant. And let's see about doing that. Let's put it beside the restaurant for a minute. I'm going to bring the building down to here for a sec so that I can see it at the right location. That's the right location for it. And let's see how close we can get. I don't think we can. Nope, we can't. We would have to have another section come out here to meet it, and to meet something here, and to meet something here. So if we do that, we can have the florist be here, the dye shop be here, the Fletcher be here. That's enough room. So I think I might do that. So what we're talking about, so this is an interesting thing. See, we have this piece right here that doesn't go anywhere, but I think I'm going to put, what do you call it? An airlock, so I can get into this area right here. I think I'm going to put an airlock, and on the other side, I don't know yet. Maybe it'll just be a window, and that'll be the end of that. And we're going to add another piece here, a corner, possibly. A corner would be good, but we could bring up another 4 and see. So this was here because we were going to put this there. And so we had built out this thinking that we were going to put something right in this spot, and then we didn't put it there. We didn't put what we thought we were going to put there. So that's why that looks so big and square right in that spot. Let's try this. So we're talking about it needs to be out at least this far. And if we add another one of those, so let's do this. And I think we might be able to do this. Let's take one of these and one of these. And let's see if we can attach these right here. There's nothing here. So that's the reason why I'm trying to see. Whoops, can't do that one, but I can do this right there and then this. Okay, oops, I think I just got, nope, it says it's white. I'm going to do another white right here so I can do one up and then do the gray on top. And over here, do the same thing. Let's do a white right there. I can't, I'd have to go inside the stone. Let's do that. And there's a white there. And let's put a gray right, that's not the right place. Well, it says it is, so hopefully that is there. And let's put a white right there. Okay, so when I take this away, that'll be gone. And there it is. So this gives us an idea of the doorway for the florist, and then we can match this up with one of the one of these. So now let me touch this right here. Let's go to infrastructure, corridors. Let's go to glass. Let's go to segment, level 3. Let's rise it up to match, and there it is. So this is just a segment coming right to here. So we kind of need a segment. Oh, but that's too far. Okay, so we can use another quad. So let us go to infrastructure, corridors, glass, and let's do a cross, level 3. That's not a cross. So let's go back. Infrastructure, corridors, glass. That's a T, and I need a cross, level 3. There it is. All right, so let's move this right there, and then we need to move it out until it's not touching that. So I think I'm going to have to, let's move over here. I think I'm actually going to have to fudge it a little bit. It's not long enough, and yet the other is going to be too long to put in, so I think I'm going to have to extend it because we can match it to right here. So that's where it's supposed to be. Let's move it down one more. like that. And then let's make sure that they're all on the same level. This looks like it's up too high for both of these. Is it? Is it up too high? It looks like it is. I think it is not. I think not. Let me try that again. I'm just going to move this back for a minute and just make sure that it matches. Good. Okay, and then bring this part forward right here. 2. And now it matches that. And it matches this right here. I'm just going to build it like this. So here we go. Ready? We're going to construct this, constructed, and this is actually just sitting there wet. But it can be connected to this part, and I think I want to connect this right now. Bring these parts in just for a minute, right into here, and just so that I can see this right here like this. So there's one, and then this is going to come over in this way. So we're just going to build one of our own right here to connect these two together. And I'm not building it exactly the way they have theirs, because those pieces have water attached to them, and we're already in water. So I'm not interested in that right at the moment. And maybe the flower shop plantation, the dyer hut could be attached. It makes sense, yeah. The plantation, the sugar farm is what Mr. Villager is calling the plantation, the sugar farm. And that would be interesting. We'll see. I think there's plenty of room out here for the sugar farm to be close, and that would be curious. So yeah, that would be something to consider for sure. Right now, I'm going to actually make this a hallway with no windows until I get it figured out. I'm just trying to, I would like to close this up, but I maybe don't have to. If this comes out far enough the way it is, I maybe could just go ahead, see where that is right there. I maybe could just go ahead and attach the things that I want to attach here. And maybe I'll just go ahead and do that right now. So here we are here. Let's bring this all the way over like this. I'm going to take these away for right now. And we're just making this whole area in here like this. Except it doesn't have a top. It doesn't have a top. So let's put the top in. And that will help. All right, so I can't open this yet because this is filled with water. And I want to try and attach the things before I open it. So let's come down into this right here and let's touch down. Let us attach this building. So a luxury, and let's go to the flower shop, level 5, and let's pull this out. Let's see if I can find the doors. Let's try and find the doors first. That's the wrong side. So let's turn this. So there's one door, and that makes both doors right there. Okay, so now let's bring this forward until the door matches right in this section right here. So there's a portion of the door. Which side is it? Nope, it's the wrong side. It's this side. So there's the gray. Oops, I turned it. Shoot. No, there it is. Okay, there's the gray. And let's do that. And I'm not putting this in. I'm putting in the level 2 of this. But let's make sure there's no conflict with the restaurant, first of all. So, see, it's going to have a door going out that way. And that'll be interesting to see what will be in that door. Houston, we have a problem. It is sitting up high. It's sitting up one too high for where we are. I think we're going to have to bring it down like we did with the restaurant. We're going to have to bring it down one and have them walk down into it just to get it on the surface. And I think that will work. So there's a door here, and then there's a door there. And let us do that. Let's do this right now. This is level 2. Let's make sure a level 2 and constructed. Okay, so this is a level 2 constructed. Oops, let me get this to stop blinking. X, I think it's stopped. Okay, let's come here. I'm gonna need a pickaxe. Let's do this. This is Minecraft after all. And there we are. I'm gonna need a sponge. Let's do that. Let's come back. Can I reach any? No, I can't reach any slabs. I'll have to put one in later. But let's come into here. And there they are. So let's find these water sources. Here's one right here. So, whoops. So let's do that water source first. There's that water, but this is the water that we need to take care of. So right here, we're going to add the pink on the outside so that this doesn't leak in. So we now have the florist right here, and that is going to be ready to build in just a moment. So now that we have that door closed, we can sponge it. And let's do that. Let's sponge that. That gets rid of that. And then all there is this. And I think that'll be good. This is pretty. Oh, look at that. That is going to be so fun. I have a feeling there's a rock over the top of that, but you never know. It might work out really nicely. So we have this. This is going to be interesting. For now, I think I'm going to bring this back right here to make the stair down. But before I do any of that, since I'm here with all of this and I know what I want, we have, this is the florist right here. Isn't it pretty? Isn't that lovely? Coming down right underneath that stone. That is going to be so fascinating when it's done. And then right here, uh-oh, it's raining. Let's go up for a sec. I'm just going to go to Russell's place for a second, and I'm going to, thank you, I'm going to take a nap. And it's always good to do that. Yeah. All right, so we have two things. We have a dye shop and a Fletcher that we still have to put in. And the dye shop, oh my gosh, the dye shop is crazy beautiful. And I am so looking forward, I beg your pardon, to it being in this section. So we can have whichever one will fit right next, and then one here. And so let's see, let's tap here for a minute and let's see the dye shop. Tap, underwater base, infrastructure, nope, luxuries, yes. And here's the dye shop, level 5. Let's push back and let's see how big it is sitting next to the bakery. So the bakery, I'm looking, there's the bakery numbers right there. Nothing's gonna fit here, I don't think. I don't think that anything is going to fit in that spot. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry about that. So the bakery is right there. Remember, the bakery is big and is all the way over. What if I just go ahead and put the bakery here so that I know? She's just going to close it up anyway. But if I do that, I won't have to worry about where the bakery is all the time. And I think I would like to do that. So we're going to come down here. We're going to actually put the bakery in. So this is the coffee shop, bakery, pastry shop, coffee shop, pastry shop. And then right here, whoops, right here, let's X, let's do that again, luxury bakery. Right here, level 5, and let us push it out until I find the doorway again. So let's go here, and there's the door. And we're going to put the door right here, right in this spot right here. Except I'm going to put it outside of this. So I'm not even going to put it in the wall. I'm going to put it out from the wall right there. So that is where it's going to be connected. So I need to go out. See, this is why I need a, what do you call those things? Gosh, you know, I have some sort of, I have some strange negative something in regards to airlocks. I can never think of the name of them, but I definitely need an airlock right there. So this is where it would be. Look who we have. Oh my gosh. I haven't had one of those here. I think either this is only the second one that I've had. That's pretty intense. Okay, so this is where the bakery is going to be. And I'm just going to put in the level 2 right here. And are we ready? Is he passing over where I am? I think he's going to actually get hurt if I do this with him standing there. Will you move? Move. And he's not. He is not going to move. I don't think I can do anything to move him. I think this is going to have an effect on them, and that's what I'm afraid of. I can't have that happen. It would just be, it's too, there we go. Yay. Because they were in water, I was able to push them. Level 2, ready? Constructed. Okay, so this is actually here now. this building. It's right here, right up against this other building right here. And that is what we wanted. And it is right where we knew it was going to be. So let's X this, and there you can see it. And you can see right where it's going to join in when the time comes. It's going to join in there. Oh, it took away part of this. Eek! Let's put that back so that water isn't pouring in that other building, because it's a cavern build, not an underwater build, and that's why. And we don't need you anymore. And I think that's all of them. Okay, good. So this is actually a good location for a, there it is again, for an airlock. All right, I have to put an airlock here. This is just impossible. So this is another one of these things where we have it coming down. So it apparently has to do with that, with this hallway. This hallway is up a little bit, and that causes the buildings to be up a little tiny bit, and that we don't want. Okay, so we're going to have to do that with almost everything. Not the airlock, though. So let's touch here. Let's go to infrastructure, corridors, glass, airlock, level 5, and let's look and see. I need it to pull out. I need the entrance. This is the entrance. I believe that is the entrance, and I need that to match up. I think the easiest way to match it is to go down into the hallway. And we can come down here. That was Kimberly. So we don't have to worry about this because this is blocked off right here. Okay, and then let's bring this over until it matches. Let's have it rise up and go right to here. So that's it. Right there like that, and that is the perfect match. Now I just have to go out and make sure that it's not in conflict with the two buildings that are there. So let's see how wide it is. See these buildings being on? That building's on. So it's saying that this is pretty close, and it is, but it's not close enough. Look at that. Ooh, that is perfect. Excellent. All right, so here we go. So this is constructed. All right, so we now have this entrance right here that I can come up here and come in to this area, and this area is completely closed off now. Let's see. Let's take that away. Let's take that away, and let's use a pickaxe, and let's open this part. We can now open this section to this airlock. So the airlock gives us a way down. We'll do something with this airlock like we did with the other airlock so that it's easy for them to find their way. What's missing? You guys. Yep. So let's put that there, and that takes care of that, and this is how they get down. And I'm going to take this one and replace that one, and hopefully that won't leak anymore. It is leaking. So we'll see what we can do about that, why that's leaking. I'm not quite sure. Did it just stop? It looks like it did. Okay. And let's come here. What do I need? I need those others for a minute in that space. But now that I have this here, I can go back and forth between these buildings that I'm trying to put in right here. So right here, right now, we were talking about putting in the next set, which is the Fletcher and the dye shop. So nothing's going to really fit right here. Nothing's going to fit here. We can pull this out in this direction and have it go through these. And let's see where the border is. Oh, good. The border's back there. Okay, so we can go through and have them be here. This is the flower shop. I don't want them off of each other. I want them to be separate. So remember that we have this other Fletcher shop right here. And now we have the new, this is the new part of the bakery, which is right there. And there should be a door right in that part over there. But that door is going to be like for deliveries to come through for the bakery, and I'd like it to look like that. So if there are deliveries for the bakery, maybe there would be deliveries for the furniture store coming out in this direction. I don't have a plan right this minute. You have an idea? What do you think of put the subscribers' names in the colonists? I will like to have my name in the florist. You would? Okay. In other words, you'd like to have the florist be Mr. Villager? Whoever I hire to be the florist is going to be called Mr. Villager? Is that what you're asking? I'm going to find out in just a moment. And then let's see here. So how do I want to do this? I need a dye shop and a Fletcher. And let's see. I have enough room to go in these two directions. And so it's just a matter of where I want it to go. So we already have things going out this way. And it goes around here. We can go all the way around. See, there's no Tana in this area. Tana is way over here. And look, it's outside of the border. That's the guard tower for Tana in this area. So we can bring things all the way through in this area right here, and that actually would be really cool. So look at what that looks like. This is actually the front where the airship lands, and this is the restaurant, the new restaurant right here. And then the rest of these buildings right here. I think I definitely need it to come out, the hallway to come out in this direction. And I think I'm going to close up this hallway for right now. So let me get a piece of this. Let me get a piece of this over here. Let's put away, just for now, put this away and this. Let's take this down. Let me get a piece of this and we can close this up. So we're going to put one right here. We have this coming out there. We're going to put one right here. And then these two underneath. And on top, oh, there's something there. Put that there for now, because we don't have that being an entrance right at this moment. And it's more than likely now that it's not going to be. And so let's continue this way so that I can put another piece in both and maybe have it actually go off in two directions, but I would need two pieces to do that. So this is what it would be. I would need two pieces to do that. So are we ready? Here we go. So let's come here. Let's do infrastructure, corridors, glass. We need a segment, level 3, and it's facing the right direction. Let's bring it over and let's see where it's supposed to be. There it is. And there it is. So that should be a glass section for these pieces right here. Is it down too far? It looks like it is. Let's bring it up one, move it to here, and that is definitely it in the right direction, in the right location. So see this piece right here? This piece, we're probably going to put feet on the ground like we have down here. We'll put feet on the ground for this one too. And that'll make it look like these things are being supported by something, and I'd like to have that. And I'm reading what Mr. Villager is saying. Maybe in the front you could put the dyer's hut, and in the right you could put a ladder and make a small corridor under the second bakery part. Stay a bit closer to the seafloor. That's curious. And in the end of the corridor, put another ladder leading back to up for the plantation, or put another structure that is planned to be in the seafloor. If maybe the enchanter. Oh, yeah. An enchanter. That'll be something. That definitely will. Oh yeah, I intend to have. Let's do this. So this one is constructed, and let's make that go away so I can see it for a second. Because now we're going to put another L piece, but this time it is going to be a T. I think it needs to be longer. Yeah, it does. It's going to go right into this rock. It is indeed. So the next one is actually going to be an actual concrete one of these. So let's come here. Right. Come on. Let's come here, right to here. Let's touch down. Let us do infrastructure, corridors, concrete, segment, level 3. And what am I looking at? Let's see what I'm looking at here. So let me put this here. I'm going to have trouble, my friend, right here in River City. Let me see if I can do this. If I can see through this enough to bring this into the right place. Okay, there it is right there. And now let's walk through and see. This isn't here. That's why it looks like this. And we're going to put it right in, and that's it. That is it. Okay. So let us construct it, and there it is. So see, it went all the way to the rock, and it's inside. So let me get, just for a second, do I have a pickaxe? I don't have it down. Let's go right here for a second. I want to see the end of this hallway just for a minute. And there it is. That's the end right there. Okay. So this is the end of this hallway here. And this is the one where we need the T to go out. And that's what we're going to look at. So let's come back. Do I have a way out of here? I don't. I don't have a way out anymore. Let's go ahead and put the L shape in here. I don't think I'm going to be able to. Well, let's do this. Let's get sponge. This is actually closed now. So let's bring this up just for a minute. Let me put a sponge here and make that go away. And put a sponge here, a sponge here, a sponge here. Where are you coming from? There we go. Okay. And now a sponge there. Is there something there? There is not. All right. So this is actually closed. And let's click on this again to show that it's done. And there it is. Let me take this off, and we'll look at that later and see. This is going into the rock, and that's why we have it like that. And now we can open this up, this area. Are you dripping? You are. So in this place that's dripping, it's dripping because I built it. So I need to cover the top with something, or I could just cover this hallway like this. I'm not going to like it in the long run, I don't think, covered, but it will keep it from leaking for right now. And we can decide if we want it to be that. We'll decide if we want that to be the roof of it or not. So see, this whole section here has all of these areas coming, and then it rises up and goes right to the town hall steps where the people come down anyway from the ship, and that part will be there. There's the bakery, the restaurant. And this is the airlock here. Right before this is the florist right here. This is the florist right here. And then, oh yes, and I do have them on me. So I'm going to put these in right here. There we go. So there's the florist right there. And now we're going to put in this piece right here on the end that goes off in two different directions. We're far enough, we're beyond that, and we're beyond that. We're beyond the bakery and beyond the flower shop. And so one more. This should work. So let's put this infrastructure, corridors. We're going to do concrete because we're inside this rock. And we need a T. So what do I have left? I have the Fletcher, the dye shop. The Fletcher and the dye shop. And I think that's all I'm going to put in this area. I think it is level 5. So I'm going to do a T. Let me bring this down. But now I have to bring it back and see what I have. Do I have a T? I don't know. Just a sec. I can't tell from here. I don't think so. That's down too low. That's what's the matter. There we go. I was thinking, why is that down that far? So what do you think? Do you think I'm not being foresighted enough? I think I'm just going to put another cross in. I'm concerned to put a T in and have it be shut there. I think a cross is going to be better, even though I don't know what's going to go there. Eventually, I think the cross is what we want. So let's do this. Let's look at it and make sure we have a cross. We do. Let's bring it down one. It is down. And let us, is it one in? Yes, good. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. This might open up. Constructed. It did not. Yay. Okay. And let's make that go away. Okay, so there is the new hallway extension piece. Let's see, what do I need right now? Let's just do that, and we'll bring this down. I'm going to take these away right in here, because these are the sections that are going, whoop, and there it is. There's the water. Okay, so let's put something back there so we can see that. See that part right there, and that is right there. Okay. All right, so it goes off in these directions right here. And I haven't done anything with these lights right now. You know, it's really interesting, Mr. Villager, but I have a feeling that in the end, I might end up putting these back. I was making it so that the halls didn't have anything on the ground like that the light was all hidden. But there's something actually quite cool about having those lights like that. So I'll see. I have to see what I want to do with that. So now we have something that can come off right here, something that can come off right here, and something that can go straight ahead right here. Let's see if we can fit the dye shop on the florist side and the Fletcher on the baker side. So the dye shop, let's go here and let us get crafts, luxury, dye shop, level 5. Am I familiar enough with it to find the door? Or will the door find me? It looks like the door might have found me. Nope, that's not going the right way. That's a window. Yep, that's a window. Let's turn it and let's see if we bring it back this way, if we can find. That's another window. And there is no door on this side. Didn't I just turn this? And let's do that again. Let's bring it back. Where is it? All right, I've lost it. Let's go out. This is why we put this here. So we can go out right here, and let's rise up and let's see where I'm putting this. Ah, interesting. Okay. So I thought I was putting it in here, and it's moved. I need to find one of the doors. There's a door, and I'm going to have to rise it up because I don't remember it well enough to know what the doors look like. So let me do this for a second and see. Does it just have the one door? It actually has a corner. Excellent. Okay, so this is another corner spot. So we can pick the narrowest piece to go next to the flower shop. And let's move it over and move it down. I know that other people like to do this by the numbers, and I like to do it like this. So yeah, sometimes it's frustrating and sometimes things happen, but mostly, oh, look at this. Look at this right here. Is that actually a window? Shoot, it is. Nope. Let's turn it this way. And look at it matching up to that. Right there like that. Now, if it matched up to the doorway on the inside, wouldn't that be interesting? Is it one too high? It is not. It is. It is not. How is that possible? I don't know. I'm going to have to come in and look. What is going on? Okay, so there is the flower shop right here. And there is the flower shop door that appears to be matching up with the dye shop. Now, wouldn't that be interesting? So let's pull this way, and there is something. Is that the opening? Oh my gosh, I think it actually fits together. Oh, that would be so intense. Let's try something. Okay, let's try something. I think there isn't any water here yet, and I just want to make sure. Sure enough, look at that. Now there's that right there. See that? If this works, it's crazy how well these pieces fit together. Oh, not quite. Look at that. Almost. So the question is, who should I match? I think I would like to match this first. So let me get this. I think I want to match this. So see that right there? That's the floor, sure enough. And bring it down one. It is now right smack in the middle of this right here. So then let me come out. None of those things are there yet. Let me come out and come down here and see. And that puts that. Where are you? I think it's going down. Or is it going up? Is it actually going up that much? Okay. I don't understand. So we're going to come out and look at it from here. Am I losing it? Am I losing my mind? Oh, I can't tell. I actually cannot tell. So right here is this door, and there's no question. See, it's right there. That's that door. And yeah, and that's its part. And then right here is the door. And where is this? Let's dig this part for a second and see if I can open it up into some place. I think I just flooded that hallway. Aha! And so there it is. As a matter of fact, it is in fact one down from the hallway, which is right here. I think it is one down from that. I'm okay with that. I'm going to be okay with that. That's one down, and that would make this one down as well. And we'll just have to fix it. So look at that. and leave it a bit lower. Yeah, definitely. All right, look at this. Shall we do the level 2 of this? Let's come here. This is going to be... I just have to look one more time and just make sure it's not overlapping anything. This is the bakery right here, and they're right on the flower shop. They're right next to each other, which is fine. And I think this is, yeah, look at that. That's it right there. Let's do it. So we have the level 2, and we're going to construct it. And there it is. And then we're going to take this away, and look at that. Look at that. They're connected. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. So let's come here and let's rise up here. Oop. Oh, I have to put a thing here so that it's easy to rise up from there. I'll do that. Look at this. Okay, I've got sponge. Here it is. Let's sponge. Let's put a sponge here. Let's put a sponge here. And look at this. Look at this. Perfect. Oh my gosh, I'm very happy with this. Very happy with this. So, right here, see this? We've got this part of the hallway right here where we can put in slab right in this spot. And that makes it possible for us to come up very easily and come down into this space. And then we can just go ahead right here. Nope, wrong one. Go right here. And we can just have this one go here, but this one go down. And then have these guys all go to here like this. And this right here, all go like that. Okay. On this side, look how close we are to the water. So we're going to have this part and this one here, and yes, and then the gray, whoops, gray and gray, and then whites, white and white. Oop, 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 oop. Okay, and there we go. So did anything wash away? No. Look at all these places. Look, a dressing room. Oh, that's so nice. Well, it's probably not a dressing. Well, maybe it is a dressing room. It should be. Isn't that cool? I love this so much. This is one of my favorite shops, Mr. Villager. This is the dye shop. And it's a clothing store, and it just looks beautiful. And look at this. Right next door is the flower shop. So they can come through here to go to the flower shop, or they can come down the hall and come this way and go to the flower shop. And that is what it looks like there. All right. And then the last shop we need is the furniture store, which is the Fletcher. And I am going to have to go out. Well, actually, if I do the same thing here and just touch down and see how much room there actually is. So, underwater base, luxury. I don't think the Fletcher's in luxury. So there's the glass blower as well, but I don't want the glass blower here. We usually have a pottery barn, a place that sells a stone smeltery that's actually like a store that sells dishes and pots and things like that. I'll see about doing that, but for right now, we're going to go to to, yes, there it is, the Fletcher, level 5. And let's move it out for a second, see if I can find doorways. So we're going to go down to the airlock. And there it is. So it does seem like it is out far enough. And then all we have to do is turn this way so that we have a doorway somehow. So is it overlapping when it turns this way? It sure is. So I need this doorway. So see where that doorway is? This doorway needs to be over. It has to be over this much. It has to be over this much. And where this is, right here, if we wanted, we could put it at the end of the hall. And we might want to do that. I think we're going to want to put it at the end of the hall. So where is this doorway again? Just a second. I just need to see where these two doorways are. If we put the end of the hall like that, then that puts a doorway out this way. I'm good with that. So now let's see, when I come down here, I might have to come back up. But let me see when I come down here. Yeah, I know, I can't find it. I'm going to have to put a runway there. And we'll get to it. In your opinion, the stonemason looks just a small stone factory. Yes, but in the fortress style, it becomes basically a floor shop. Yes, it does, which is really interesting. And we might be able to put it somewhere. We'll see. Why don't I see you? Oh, shoot. It's going someplace far, far away. Let me go back and try and overlap it for a minute because it just went far away from where I wanted it to be. So let's come out and let's look and see where it is. Here it is. It's up in the air. That's why we didn't see it. Okay, that might be, there's the dye shop right there. So it's probably, that's the dye shop right there. So we need it to be right about here. I'm going to have it go down some more. And I'm going to see if I can connect it right in here through the stone. And we'll do that. And then we will, yeah, there you are. This is going to leave us a whole lot of stuff that needs doing. We need people and housing and all that kind of stuff. We're going to need, I think we have a conflict, but I can't tell. There it is. See that white line? That white line shouldn't be there. Okay, so I'm going to go up and put that outside of the dye shop, which means we might indeed have to push through because I can't have that overlap. So we're pushing this back. Ooh, that's a full hallway. That is a full hallway away. That absolutely is. And putting it right there. And it's flat right in this area. Look at this. Look at us practically at land right here. But this is okay. This is as far as we are going in this direction. Obviously, we can't go any farther. I guess we could go underground. Like you said, a stonemason looks better in the rock or in stone, so not in the water part. So it looks like I'm going to try for a second and see if I can cut through to it. But wasn't it out of the water at that point? Wasn't it? Let's see. Yep, it's out of the water. Okay, it's going to flood the place. And let me put some stone here for a sec. Just right there. Right there for a minute. I thought I saw the building. Oh, that's just the outside, but I see the building right through there. See how far away it is? That is a full hallway away. So I'm going to put a hallway in first. So right here, let's X and let us tap down and let's do one more. So we can do the concrete because we're still in the concrete for a little bit. Or we could do glass. Let's go back and do glass, and let's just do a segment level 3 of glass. We can change a portion of it to be, look how low it is. There it is. There it is. And there it is. Okay. And now there it is. Okay, this is going to leak when we make it. And let's see what happens. Are we ready? Are we ready? Okay. Constructed. And there it is. Nice, beautiful leakage. Right in there. Let's see if I can even get near this. Ooh. It is so hard sometimes. There we go. Nope, I'm still not. There, now I am. Okay. And there it is. So this is the part that needed to come out, and it's a good thing we did it in glass because look how little of it is actually in the rock. And it's actually pretty like that, but it's enough to bring this building to the corner. And that's what we want. And man, this other building is practically going to be in this sand dune right here, but I think that is what I'm going to be happiest with. This is too close. This one right here is too close. See that right there? So on this side, it would be right here. We could still put something right in that spot. Right there. Let's close this. Let's do this, and let's close this piece with this for a moment. And the reason I want to is because I'm still not entirely sure where I'm putting this Fletcher shop. So, and the thing that you were saying about having a better store for the pottery, and I think it's just that McSessa and Matlam were thinking about those stores, those shops as actual retail shops, but not actually thinking about the stonemason, because no one thinks about that actually as a pottery, as the potterer. They're just thinking about cutting, like forming stone and sand and all that kind of jazz. So here's our thing right here. So we're going to see which is the better place for it to come out to. So we can either have it come right here, but that's what we were talking about, that it's too close and it's going to connect there. Whereas, in your opinion, the stone smeltery looks like just a small, yeah, it definitely does. So we're definitely going to look at that and see what we want to do. Yeah. We just moved this specifically because we couldn't put it right here. We knew that. We couldn't put it right here. It seemed like it was still too close to the bakery, which is right there. And so we were putting it at the end of the shop, this furniture shop right there. And let me try one more time. I'm going to put it here for a minute. So this is the Fletcher. That was the dye shop. And this is the Fletcher that we're looking at. Where is it? Level 5. And let's move. I think that's it right there. That is it. So you can see the entry right there matching up with this part right here. We can even bring it to here just so that I can see it for a minute. And now I'm going to go to the airlock. This is what I have to be careful of all the time. So Russell's in here. I have to be careful that I don't flood the hallways. So this is it, sitting right off of this. And is it right at sea level? Wow. So it would be sitting right here in these rocks and going right over in this area is the walkway. And then there's nothing on this side. Let me see on this side. But on this side, there actually is someplace. I want it to be the other way, maybe. So this is the dye shop right here. And there isn't a door on this side. Let me look. I'm going to go back in and see if there is a door on that side. I might connect them together. It would make it kind of like this was a department store or something. If there is a door, but there is not. So see, there isn't going to be a door on this side. So it's a waste of that door if it's facing that way. I'm going to see if I can make it face the other way and still have it sit in that spot. So that's what we want to do right now. So I'm going to come around here where it is and change it so that this door is facing, turn it this way. Right. All right. So there is that part. Let's move it out. Let's move this door here, and let's match that door up right there. Okay, so there's that door, and then this door goes into this rock right here. Let's see what's around here on this side. What you doing? Okay. I just wanted to see what he was thinking. What you thinking? And there it is. So this is the Fletcher right here, right up to the entryway. Let me pull it this way. One and one more. And there we go. Okay, so let's push this back. I think it needs, yeah, it needs to be right up. Just a sec. It needs to be right there. So it is on the surface, which is fine. It has this entryway right here, which we can lead back to something in this area and maybe even housing or something. And this is this is what it looks like when it's fully done, that there are furniture and all sorts of things stacked up, which is just really, really cool. And that's why we want one of these in this area. So this is not in conflict here. And that is the flower, that's the dye shop. And then over here is the other store. Oh, that's good, actually. Okay, so there it is, sitting right there. I'm going to bring it in one more. That is directly on this line, just for a little tiny bit. Right there, they're right up against each other. And I think we have it. So what's going to happen is sorry, I had to cough. What's going to happen is we're going to have all these places and no one to work for them. We don't have any people and we need some more housing and stuff. So these are the things that are going to be done in the next few days, the next times that I'm in, trying to get the people that we need for all these businesses. So I'm going to make this a level 2. And then we are going to construct it. And there is our second Fletcher. And I'm going to open this up, this pink right here. And we shouldn't have any water at this end. And then let's turn this and turn that off. Okay. And let's go in and yes, see, it's partially in this sand dune. So let's go to this door. I'm just going to go out this door and close it. So right here, let's put this in. And this. And this. And there we are. All right. Oop, boop, boop. Okay, and then look at all this underneath. Isn't this neat? It is. Okay, and there we are. So now we can come back, and I think we're going to need a sponge. I think one of those water sources is inside. And so let's put that in. There we go. And there it is. Aww. We lost these. I'm going to put these in the storage. Did I get them? Yeah. Because they're banners and they're going to, when they repair this, they're going to put them back. And so now that it's secure, that it's water secure, we don't have to worry about that happening again. And that is good. In these areas, we'll do something about the rock. And we'll see. And so look at this long hallway. Good gracious. Let's do this just as the beginning of trying to get this to be all that it can be. We're going to put these two away for a minute. Let's put this here. Let's take this down. I need a trap door. There it is. Let's make these go away until I need them. I'm going to hold on to this one for a minute and let's pull these out. For these, I think I'm going to have to do this. I think this is what I did with them. where I have one there and then put another one right in there and then do this one across. There we go. All right, and then we'll get the extras later. So one there, and now we can come back to this one. That's the one that we don't want it to be. And do the same with this. Let's put one right here. And then, nope, too far away. One right here. And then attach this. And let's do this. Nope. Yep. I'm standing in the hole. All right, there. I don't need you. You're okay. These can all go away. If we're not going to do any repairs, those can go away. And we're good for this. Let's come down to the next one. This one, ooh, this one has a bottom. Good. Okay, so we'll put this one here. And this. And this one, the same thing. Let's bring it down. One, put that in. And this one, let's come to here. Put this one in right here. And put that. And there we are. Okay, and we'll take this away. Let's do the glass. Let's put these away for a second, and let's do the glass right now. Do we need anything else? I don't think so. So what we're going to do is put in these pieces, and we definitely have to put it in like this in order to keep from flooding the walkway. On this side, this is going to be interesting. I'm just going to put in the clear glass for now. I'll see how much of that I want to do something about. They might want to be able to see into that store right there, and that might be really actually kind of fun. Let's take these away right here. And for the time being, we're just going to go ahead and take and just do this even though there's stone up on that part. All right. This is the part that we can, there's a view there, and that's fine. We could even take that piece away. But in this section right here, I think I would like to take, I think I'm going to put these in that little section right there. Yeah, so right here where this is, we're just going to take these out right here and put these in and just make it look like a decoration, like they have a special decoration right at that point where their store is. And I like the idea of that. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. I think what I would prefer to do is to have these be up one here. No. Okay. So that was a mistake. Let's put that in, and let's put one there. There we go. And another one. There we are. Okay. All right. So that it does that, and then it comes down into this area. And then when this is finished, we'll see what it looks like, because it's going to be pretty, because they do such a pretty They really do. Look what that looks like behind there. That might be interesting to set up like a little garden thing in the sand, because that's definitely that sand. Look what it looks like on the map. Look on the map. You can see it. Let me do the full map for a minute. Nah, it's not going to show us the underwater. It's just showing where I am and that there's this long corridor going out in this direction. And then all the industry is over here in this area, in this X or V part right here. The industry is mostly in there, and the tourist part is on this other side. And that's the Caledonians sitting on top of the mountain right there. All right, so we're going to have 3 builders. So normally I have 4. And I could have another archaeology builder somewhere. But I don't really want to. I have one already. We just installed the Cavern style builder that that Malaya is working on, or Jania is working on. Jania is working on it.
What is
Jania,
it?
what do you need? You need spruce. Oh, speaking of which, I forgot about that. So they needed a lot of acacia. So the Caledonian volunteered to bring us back the acacia. Now it's just waiting for the steampunk ship to leave, and then it's going to drop off all the rest of this acacia that it just brought in. So look at all this acacia that's on here. So this is excellent, and that is what the Caledonia is bringing us. And then in the warehouse, this is the second shipment of acacia that the Caledonians bringing. In the sawmill, who is she? Everly? Yes, Everly is already working on some acacia. And let's go this way. So this is the builder right here, Malaya. This is her shop and her home. And this is Everly right here. There she is. And look at all this acacia. Yay. So now the acacia is coming in and is being worked on. And we have acacia wood being stacked up. But now Jania is asking for spruce. And so we'll have to see how much spruce we have in the warehouse, if we do have any spruce. Ronald is looking in the ender chest. Let's come here. Let's come to the chest. Let's search for spruce. We actually have a decent amount of spruce. So let's see what Jania is asking for. And remember, we put in these special resource scrolls so we can actually not have to run back to see. Oh, but it's not showing what she needs. Why is it not? Because it's not what she needs for the build. It's what Jania wants for herself. Yeah, they do. The builders ask for stuff for themselves.
Good day to you.
And that's what she's asking for. I think if I go here,
I can help you
see,
with that.
she's not asking for anything. But
I
here
can help
she
you with
is. Skip. Let's turn
Work,
this
work.
off, or let's figure this out. So here's all the stuff. Why isn't it showing on the list what you're working on? Work orders, the builder's hut, and there is the builder's hut pieces. We need to teach her how to craft
What is it?
also. Let me look, skip the chit chat for a minute. So we went and got acacia specifically for her request. But she has all sorts of wood that she's asking for. So we're going to have to get the rest of the woods that she is asking for. I wonder if it was her, or I wonder if it was Malaya who was asking for acacia. Let me look for a second. So yes, it's Malaya who wanted acacia, and she wanted a decent amount. Oop, there goes the alarms. There goes the curfew. Okay, so we were getting her, notice she's got most of what she needs. She still needs a couple things, and we were getting that. And so then Jania is going to get the next set of pieces ordered. That's what Ronald and Adriana. Thank you, Ronald. Ronald was correcting me. Adriana and Ronald are going to make sure that Jania gets the pieces that she needs. There's Kimberly. And for the last little bit of the day, I'm going to... Oh, I should put these in the warehouse. We'll put those in the warehouse. Everything else here can just go away for right now. I have those pieces. And let's go to the warehouse just for a minute so I don't forget that I want to put these in there. They came out of the building, and we'll just put them back in here. So let's get that. There we go. Let's put this up, although it could go here with those pieces. We have that. We have those. Let's go look at some people and see if we can find some people that we need. I also, Mr. Villager, know how to say como se diz house, Portuguese. Portuguese. How do you say house in Portuguese? Which I believe is the same as casa, but I'm not sure. Let's see here for a second. We're here. Why are we here? We're going to look at visitors, and I'm going to start upstairs first. In here before the music gets too loud. They start partying, and the music gets too loud. The later it goes on. So there's a hakeborn. Ooh! Now I've had hakeborns before, and they've been really good. Let's see. But he's just visiting. He is not intending to stay. Let's see. Lane is a grove. Let's look and see. Also, just visiting. And there is Jameson. And he's just visiting. Okay. So we're going to come over here and see. This is Zayed.
I can help you with that.
Zaid. It's either Zaid. And right here, Walter. A ballad. We've had a ballad before, and this ballad wants to stay. This ballad is going to stay. I'm actually going to hire... Oh, do we have a Walter here already? Do we have a Walter? I don't think so. I think we have a Walter in the island. Wait, don't go away, Walter. Wait, Walter, where are you? He's hiding. Let's go here. Cake? We would need a bakery in order to have that much cake. Good gracious. Let's have him stay somewhere. Let's see where he's going to stay. Do we have any room here? Let's see. Manage housing. We have none. So he's going to end up in one of the houses. We're going to have to put him in a house right now. And then we'll decide what he's good at. He just rushed his way over to the ship to sign in. And we're going to come down into this area right here. And we're going to put him in one of the houses. And I think for now, since the dorm is right here, we'll just put people in this house as sharing this house in the way that they would share the dorm. One of these is a master bedroom. Here, of course, the last one that I go into. I'm taking that bed out. We don't have any couples yet. And so I'm going to take that bed away, and let's have Walter be here. So in the morning, we could check, but let's do it now. I want to see if he's a builder. On the island, my Twitch stream, on that island where I have people, I have a Walter, but he's the docks specialist, so he's like Adriana or Ronald. But here we're going to look. Adaptability and athletics is not his thing. So he has dexterity, and I'm going to look at the things that I have here. He has dexterity and knowledge. Dexterity and knowledge makes him a freaking baker. He is a baker. He is a baker. So we actually have one of the bakers already. Let's go to the shop. He's probably going to run the industrial. Ultimately, we'll see. We'll see what our bakers do. But for right now, let's go up. And up, it sounds like it's raining. Yes, it is. It is raining, and it's 2:15 in the morning. We're just going to go to sleep for a second. And I think I am almost done. I think I'm going to have to go. Wow, the time has flown. Here we go. Let's come in here. Let us go down to the bakery and see if Walter is our man on the job. It's being a baker. So this is it right here. And let's look. And manage workers. And sure enough, a 38 and a 36 absolutely is a baker. So he is hired as the baker, and that is Walter F. Ballette. And I'm going to write this down for just a second, unless I lost it. Oh no, where is it? There it is, Walter F. Ballette. Just for a second. I don't know why I'm doing this. F Ballettt. Okay, so there is one, and yeah, I think this is it for me today. I'm lucky I actually found someone right away, and that's actually good. I'm actually glad. Oh my gosh, Mr. Villager, didn't we get a lot done? We got a huge amount done. We definitely did. So I want to say thank you in Portuguese, and I hope I'm saying it correctly. Obrigado. 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 Thank you for being here. And I always appreciate you being in chat, Mr. Villager. And for all of you who are watching, merci beaucoup and thank you very much. And I will see you soon. And for Zaf, I'm going to say Afkaristo. And I will talk to all of you soon. Soon. Okay, I'm going to play music. Bye for now. Bye for now.